Hey guys, welcome back. It's Tab and Stacy with Liberty Kids, and we are on our last week of Shake It Up. And yes, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. Last week we worked on talking about giving with a generous heart. And remember, we had the story about Jesus who saw, hold on, I still have it. Oh yeah, he watched at the temple. And he saw people giving offerings, and some were making a big deal, and they were giving a lot of money, but they were also very rich. And then he saw the widow who gave all she had, and that was just amazing. That was a really good story. I really had fun last week.
Very generous.
Yeah, she was so generous.
She was a generous giver.
Okay, so Stacy, tell us about this week.
Okay, this week is our last week of Shake It Up. So we're going to be learning another lesson today, shaking the boxes, seeing what's inside, opening them as we get through the story. So I think we should just jump right into our story.
Yeah, let's do it.
So this is another story about Jesus, and Jesus and his disciples were traveling to Jerusalem for this huge Passover celebration. It was a celebration of the fact that God led all of the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. So this is something that they celebrated every year to worship God for letting them escape the Egyptians and be free. Mm-hmm. So they would have a big celebration, and usually that involved a dinner. And because Jesus and his disciples wanted to do something very special to celebrate, I feel like we need to look in box number 1.
All right, will there be dinner? Because I'm kind of hungry now that you mentioned dinner.
There might be dinner.
Okay, well, let's look.
I mean,
I got number 1 right here.
It's probably dinner time.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know.
Doesn't sound like food.
No, and it sounds like
doesn't sound like food.
More than one thing. Yeah, if this is food, I'd be scared.
Oh, but there's a clue.
Oh, okay.
Clue.
I like clues. It's chow. Ooh. It's chow time.
Well, chow time reminds me of food.
Yeah, I know, and I'm hungry.
I'm hoping there's something good in here to eat.
Chow time, something with food, but it didn't sound like food. I don't know.
Open it and see.
Let's see what's in here.
Open it and see. Box number 1.
Oh, a fork, a knife, and a spoon. So that's what you use to eat your food.
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
So, because it was a special Passover, Jesus and his disciples were eating a special dinner.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. I love air food. It keeps me skinny. It was the Last Supper that Jesus would eat before he was going to die on the cross. So this was the most special of all special Passover dinners.
Okay.
Super special.
It sounds like it would be special. I mean,
let's see if something special happens.
Okay.
In the middle of Jesus' meal, he stood up from the table. Mm-hmm. He wrapped a towel around his waist. He poured some water into a wash bowl.
Why would he do that?
The answer's in box number 2. Box number 2 is going to tell us why would Jesus stand up in the middle of eating, wrap a towel around his waist, pour water in a wash bowl. Not a bowl that you're going to eat out of.
So he's not going to drink it. It's not like a cup. It's a bowl.
No, it's to wash something.
The dishes?
But they're not. I mean, they're eating dinner, but they're still eating.
Okay. I don't know.
All right, box 2. Shake it up.
Oh, I don't know. You want to fill that one up?
Something solid sounding.
Yeah, it feels like one big item.
Definitely goes back and forth when I shake it.
Okay, let's look at the
clue.
Take a walk with me. Take a walk
with me? Why would I take a walk in the middle of dinner? Why would I do that?
I don't even know. But what could be in here? Take a walk with me. Is it like a leash for like a dog? Because I like to take my dog for a walk.
Did they have dogs and pets? And we don't.
I don't even know. No, it's a sandal.
A sandal?
Yeah. Interesting.
What would we do with a sandal?
I don't understand.
Well, it says that Jesus knelt down and he asked his disciples to remove their sandals
Oh.
because it was hot and they wore sandals. These were the types of shoes that they wore.
Did their feet smell?
Let's see what they has to say. He offered to wash their feet.
So maybe he just couldn't handle it anymore.
Maybe they were so stinky.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
like, I
like,
can't even finish this
I
dinner.
can't eat. Your feet stink.
No. So
No? Okay.
back then, washing someone's feet was the job of the lowest household servants.
Hmm.
Do you think
Well, Jesus wasn't the lowest
he
of the
was
lowest.
not a servant.
No.
So
Not at all. And he was very important.
very important. He had followers, he had disciples, he was preaching to people, but yet he wanted to wash the stinky disciples' feet. So Jesus, the Son of God, wanted to do this for them, and it was not going to be a fun job. I think we need to look in box number 3
All right.
because I'm getting really confused.
I am too. I don't
I don't know
even
what's
understand.
happening.
Okay,
I don't
3.
either.
Oh. I don't know. It feels weird. It's solid.
It's a little bit, it's heavier than I thought it would be, but it feels, I don't know.
Oh,
It doesn't feel hard though.
Yeah, let's look at this clue.
Doesn't make a lot of noise.
Rhymes with shirt. Rhymes with shirt. Skirt?
Skirt.
Skirt. Did he have...
What else would
Skirts?
rhyme with shirt?
Did they have skirts? Shirt? Skirt? Bert. I have a friend named Bert.
Bert and Ernie?
Yeah.
Bert?
Bert's my friend. But I don't think he's going to fit in this box.
I don't know what a skirt would have to do with this story because I don't know. That
Hurt.
doesn't seem like.
Maybe somebody got hurt.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, let's look. Oh, dirt. Gross dirt.
Oh, it's not just regular dirt. This is really disgusting, gross dirt.
Yeah, it says gross dirt. It's labeled. That means it's
But
real
what does
bad.
that have to do with the story?
I don't know. You got to tell me because you're the teacher.
Fine. So the streets were very, very dirty. This wasn't like you were walking down the street in front of your house today. The streets back then were so dirty that they were filled with garbage and animal droppings.
Animal poop?
Animal poop.
Ew.
Because they
Why
had
didn't-
horses and donkeys and
Why didn't they clean up with those little cute green bags?
they didn't have those.
Oh.
So if I'm wearing that sandal and I'm walking through garbage and dirt and animal droppings, do you think
Ew.
my feet are going to stay clean in these sandals?
No, they're going to be really dirty with gross dirt. Now I
They're
get
not going
I
to be
get it.
clean.
I get why it's labeled gross.
They're not even just going to be a little stinky. They're going to be really, really
Nasty.
dirty. So, do you think what Jesus was offering to do was going to be a good, fun job?
No. I would
No.
not want that job.
So he washing the disciples' feet, and he used a towel to dry them off. But in the middle of this, one of Jesus' disciples' names was Simon Peter, and he was not about to have what was happening. He was like, "You are Jesus, you are Son of God. I am not going to allow you to wash my feet. This just isn't right. And I feel really bad that you're trying to wash my feet. Please don't do that."
Yeah, he was probably like, awkward.
So let's listen to what he said in John 13:8.
John 13:8. All right.
Let's see what happens.
So in John 13:8, it says, "No," said Peter, "you shall never wash my feet." Jesus answered, "Unless I wash you, you have no part with me." Ooh, I would have to let.
I wash you.
Jesus
you have
then.
no part of me.
I
Let's
would-
open box number 4.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's going to give us a little more explanation.
I feel like
about
you
that.
don't want to not have a part with Jesus, though.
No, I think I would. It'd be
that's-
hard to argue with that.
Yeah. That,
Box number 4.
okay, it's kind of heavy, but like it's not really making any noise at all. Like it's
Just barely.
okay,
That's
well-
more just the paper, I think.
yeah.
Okay, read the clue.
Okay,
Box
okay.
number 4.
If I could open it, it'd be super cool. All right, 4. I've got a dry personality. Is Kevin talking about me again? Are you being
I
mean?
didn't write that.
Are you talking about me?
I've got a dry personality.
Dry.
Hmm.
I have a washer and dryer at home.
Yes.
Dry.
Dry.
I put stuff in there and it gets dry. I don't know. I don't even know.
What
Maybe
about
a towel?
when you take a shower?
Yeah, you use
After
a towel
something's
to dry.
clean, you have to dry it off.
Oh.
So this is what Jesus told them. I am your teacher, the Lord of all, yet I was willing to wash your feet. So he used a towel to dry them. Remember we said when he stood up from the table, he had a towel wrapped around his waist.
Mm-hmm.
That he had the bowl of water and he had the towel. And he used the towel. After he washed, he dried off their feet. So Jesus said, I'm your teacher, the Lord of all, yet I'm willing to wash your feet. So you too should wash each other's feet.
Mm.
Do you want to wash my feet?
Not really, but
Jesus said, I've given you an example. You should do for others what I have done for you.
I mean, if Jesus told me to, I would totally do it, so I get it.
So let's explain it this way.
Okay.
All right. I brought this bag of candy, these Hershey Kisses, and I brought one for every kid.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm looking at the bag, I don't know if there's going to be enough for every kid.
No, there's only like 5 in there.
So if I asked everyone, if you guys were here and I said, okay, I don't have enough maybe for everybody, but I might, go ahead and line up really quick and I'll see how many I have.
Oh, I would be in the front of that line.
You'd be racing to the
Oh,
front?
yeah. I would have to race to the front because if you're at the back, you're not going to get any. There's only like 5 in there.
Yeah, especially if I said, well, if I have enough and we get through it, then if you get up here soon enough, you'll get a piece.
Yeah, I'd run so fast.
To get a piece.
Yeah.
Well, do you think in our life we like to be first?
Yeah. It's
I mean, you're a teacher at school and I'm at school. Do you feel like that a lot of kids in your class want to be the line leader?
Yeah.
I mean, do they fight over who gets to be first?
Mm-hmm. And then when we run the track, they always want to be the first one.
In a race, we want to be first.
Anything we do, they're always like, I'll do it. I want to be first.
What about when your mom says, dinner's ready?
Oh,
You want to be the first one with your plate, ready to get our food. Well, I feel like in our life, a lot of times we want to be first. Because the world tells us first is best. And the last is the worst. That's what we're told.
It's true.
But Jesus teaches us something completely different. Our verse in Mark 9:35 says, anyone who wants to be first must be the very last and a servant to all. What do you think that means? Why would be last be better than being first? Jesus is telling us not to always think about ourselves, but we should be thinking about other people, looking for ways to help others. Then God sees us as first. When we help other people,
I like that.
and we give to other people, and we look for ways to help other people, God sees us as first. Even if we're the last kid in line, even if we're the last kid to cross the finish line, if we're kind and helpful, God sees us as first.
So we should work on being more kind and helpful and not just trying to be first all the time?
Right, because even God himself, Jesus, decided to wash disciples' feet, the lowest of the lowest servant, dirty, gross job. And if he can humble himself to do that, do you think that you could help other people?
Yeah.
Do you think you could let someone in line in front of you?
I think I'm going to try to do that this week.
You could give up something for somebody else. So there's a challenge.
Okay.
And our challenge is find a way to serve others and to put them first.
All right. I look forward to doing this challenge.
I think it's a good challenge. And I think it's a challenge we can all do. And a good lesson, because even I like to be first sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And you like to be first. Everybody wants to be a winner, but God says if we are helping others, then we're all winners.
And you know what? It feels good to help others.
To help others, to
And-
serve others, and to be the most helpful person we can be.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a theme here from last week and this week.
Yeah.
Give, be generous, and help others. Jesus teaches us a lot of really good lessons.
Well, I'm going to try to do that more often then.
Okay.
So next week, though, we have a new series.
Yes,
And
we do.
So you're going to have to come back next week and hear about it because it's going to be fun.
I'm excited about it.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. All right.
Wait, did we have another video for them to watch?
I think there's going to be another video posted for you guys, so make sure you click on both links.
A cartoon video that's going to help tell the story just like we had last week.
Yeah.
And help explain it.
It was pretty funny. I hope you
That's
liked
good.
last week's too. I really liked. I might go back and watch that again, actually.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next week. Bye.